Hey there, Liz at Hook's Greenhouse, and I am over here by our fairy gardens. This is all our fairy garden supplies and plants and lots of little succulents. So I have with us today, I have these two cute little planters. We just made them up. I actually have Madeline who works for us. She made all these yesterday. So there are lots of sweet little pots in here of succulents. And then we have some foliage plants in here, some house plants, but different foliage plants. And I wanted to show you the difference between these two, and if you're going to make some succulent planters, what you can do to have a successful planter. So we started with this little pot here. It doesn't have any drainage. That sometimes happens when you're trying to make a planter. So no drainage holes in this one, so we have to be very careful about our watering. So we put succulents in this, succulents and cactus. So the best thing to think about when you're going to make these planters is having like items together that take the same watering conditions. So that's why this one here, we did all these different cactuses because they tend to like it dry. So we have some cactus, some succulents, and we chose to put 4 of them in this little planter. So very easy. We just like kind of put, I put pro-mix soil in here. We use the vegetable soil. That one just doesn't have any water crystals or holding capacity. So it's great for these kind of planters that don't have any holes in the bottom. So, so definitely do something like that for your soil. You can also use like a more barky soil, anything that's going to dry quickly. So pro-mix, we have white bags of just normal pro-mix, that's fine. If you need a smaller one, then you can choose that 1 cubic foot vegetable soil. And that's good for both of these planters. So succulents in this one, cute little cacti and succulents. In this one I went with more of the foliage, so I've got a couple different ferns, I've got a little pilea in there, and this one is going to be good for in the house. It can be on a shady porch. It doesn't like a whole lot of heat, but it does like water. So this is one that you're going to have to keep an eye out, not let it dry out. But cute little foliage planter. Ferns, these little ferns, they tend to like a lot of water. So just keep an eye on that. I use the same soil, I just know that I'm going to have to water it more often than something like this cactus. So this one I'll probably check water once a week. This one I'll probably check water every 2 days. And then if the soil is moist, I'll leave it alone. If the soil's dry, I'll probably give it a little bit of a watering. So behind me I have lots of different succulents, cactus, some little sedums. So lots of little foliage here, some cactus, some succulents, some sedums, some pileas. Cute little guys. These are all $3.99 in this size pot. So this is great for putting into this size container. We did this the other day. We had lots of little guys that we potted up. If you want it already done, these are only $15.99. If you want to do it yourself, I do have these little wagons in our gift shop that you can buy, and then you can make your own planter. But we have lots of these floating around the greenhouse if you wanted to come and pick them up. And if not, come over to the fairy garden section and pick some of your own plants and do it yourself. So have a great day. See ya. Bye.